What's going on, YouTube? Glad you guys were able to make it with us once again for that.
Broco.
Hey, now we got this clip right here. We're going to go ahead and let it roll, then we're going to get back to you.
Rob, Cheryl, you may be wondering how this could happen. After more than a decade in their home, one family received a letter saying they no longer owned it because of a building blunder. The residents didn't do anything wrong, but they're paying a huge price.
We just wanted somewhere that our family can call home. We wanted to stay in our community, and we wanted a place where our son, can have a place to lay his head, and we had no worries.
But Charmaine and Pernell Miller have had nothing but worries. In 2005, they bought this three-story home and started their family in the city's Lawndale neighborhood. Then, in 2019, they were told their property was sold for delinquent taxes. The Millers had been paying a property tax bill, but the bills they received were for a different lot, the lot next door.
We were told that we might get evicted, that we might lose the house.
This is what happened. The Millers' home was supposed to be built on this vacant lot, Lot 39. But the builder built the home on the lot next door, Lot 38. All of the Millers' paperwork, the plat of survey, the deed, the building permit, their mortgage, and title insurance had the correct lot listed, Lot 39. The Millers thought their home was on Lot 39, but the builder, now out of business, built it on Lot 38. The wrong lot.
There should have been checks and balances from a whole lot of different people.
For 11 years, the Millers received tax bills for Lot 39, the vacant lot where their house was supposed to be. The Cook County assessor mistakenly assessed the lot as if there was a house on it. In 2017, the assessor corrected the problem but didn't alert the Millers. The couple knew something was amiss when their tax bill suddenly decreased.
They would send me back and say, there's nothing wrong, there's nothing wrong. No, something's wrong.
Cook County Assessor's Office admits to the I-Team that they made a property tax mistake, saying steps taken during a prior administration resulted in an assessment error that has since been corrected, and that it will support the family by providing any documentation needed in their efforts to rectify the situation. The Millers believe they are due a refund in taxes since they paid for property taxes on a vacant lot as if it had a house on it. But the assessor's office says it cannot refund the Millers due to Illinois' statute of limitations.
It's just a horrifying feeling. We've been taken.
Meanwhile, when they were paying those bills on the vacant lot, the taxes for the lot with the Millers' house on it went unpaid and defaulted. That's when that private firm bought those taxes and told the Millers they had to move. And how hard has this been for both of you?
Very hard.
Extremely.
Very. Feeling anxious and upset and nervous about what was going to happen with us.
We also checked in with the Cook County clerk, which recorded the Millers' deed. They told the I-Team the root cause of the problem is the fact that the home was built on the wrong property in 2005. Even if the couple had contacted the clerk's office years ago, employees would have had no way of determining that there was another property in question. To keep their home, the Millers reached a settlement with the private firm that bought the delinquent taxes. It cost the couple $43,000 plus attorney fees.
If we wanted to keep our house, then we had to pay for everybody else's mistakes.
Between the settlement and property tax overpayments, the Millers are paying $65,000 for others' mistakes.
Everyone involved needs to make us whole. We do not deserve this. Make us whole.
The Millers now own both lots. They are exploring other legal options, but their attorney says they can't sue the builder because he's out of business and it's past the statute of limitations. The title company denied their claim of coverage and would not give us a comment. Rob, Cheryl, this is something that is unlikely to happen, but you can protect yourself by getting a land survey before you buy a new home. But could you only imagine this? You're in a home that long and it was on the wrong lot? I mean,
What a nightmare.
wow.
Hey, bro, now, this is not their fault.
No, this is some stupid, goofy stuff, man. And I'm gonna tell you, and anytime you're dealing with the city, it's the same up here, dealing with the city up here. You know, anytime they make a mistake, you pay for it. Oh yeah, I've had the police kick in the wrong door.
Yeah.
Went to try to get them to pay for the door that I had fixed that they kicked in.
Right.
They wouldn't pay. City wouldn't even pay for it.
They didn't pay for
They
it?
didn't pay for it.
Oh, they
That's the mistake that they made. So I know what they're going through.
Yeah.
But just not to the point of where they're going. You know, I mean, to you know how elevated the situation is for them and how expensive it is. You know what I'm saying? You're talking about somebody that built this house, but had it on the wrong lot. And this is my thing. Okay, when you're building, they're building from the ground up. Where are the inspectors, the city inspectors? Where are the city inspectors?
Right.
There should have been somebody
Yeah.
there to say, okay, you're on the wrong lot. Somebody, you know, to tell them, because you're building a house from the ground up.
Right.
So you need inspectors to be there to see if everything's to code and everything like that.
Yes.
Okay, and out of all the time they're building this house, somebody had to have known. I bet you. Somebody knew and didn't say anything about it. Once it got started, it's like, no, we ain't gonna say nothing. Don't say nothing.
Yeah.
Let them deal with it. You know what I'm saying? I believe that happened, man.
Yeah, I see that. I see that because it ain't no way. Because I know for a fact that they that's what they do. They have people before they can even start digging
Right.
a basement. You know what I mean? They have locators that come on the spot, so they know exactly where they're at. And then you're right, the city inspectors they come. You know what I'm saying, during before and during the build.
Yes.
You know, so I know that this is something that okay. The builders, whether the builders or, like you said, the city inspector, somebody made a mistake and knew about it and didn't say anything about it.
Didn't say nothing. Now, they're saying that the statute of limitations ran out with the builders. Now, how long is a statute of limitations for somebody that builds a house on the wrong lot?
Ooh.
Well, you have people that's being going to jail for rape that happened over 20 years ago. I don't get it.
Right.
All in all, they dropped the ball. The city's responsible as well.
Definitely.
As well as the builders. You know what I mean? The city owns lot 38 and 39. I'm pretty sure that's where they got the property from. But unfortunately, because they thought it was on lot 39, but it's actually on lot 38, down the city's showing that lot 38 is vacant. So they end up selling that to some other investors and whatnot.
Yeah.
But they made sure they got paid, you know what I mean?
They made sure that their pockets was lined up.
Because now there's, you know what I mean, where it should have been like, okay, there's a mistake here. You shouldn't be able to have to charge these people. Listen, you just take lot 39. How about that? Just take lot 39 and we'll give you. They did nothing, and this is the city of Chicago.
Yeah.
Did nothing
Yeah.
to compensate this middle class family, okay? Just them and their child, and they're, again, middle class. They're working their tails off to have something, to have an American dream, something for them. And they're buying it from these people, the city, the lots for the cities and whatnot. And this is what you get. Their mistake, by the way.
Their mistake. Yes.
Because they're supposed to double check stuff like that. Especially, you know, they're usually present through, you know, with a lot of bills, especially from the ground up. The city definitely needs to be sued. They need to sue the city.
Yeah.
But they need to really, I mean, I understand the city of Chicago is very powerful. They have their own lawyers and whatnot. But they clearly dropped the ball.
Definitely.
And they should actually be responsible for this faux pas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And as far as the statute of limitations for the builders, that's bull.
Yeah, that is.
You know what I mean?
bull.
They still should be held accountable for that mistake, because that wasn't a mistake that the couple made. They're not building a house.
Yeah, that's not their issue.
Right. They paid somebody to do the job right, and they fumbled the ball. That shouldn't have to go back into their court.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
Yeah. That's not fair, and it is bureaucratic shit. It's just out of hand. You know. But these are the same people we're voting for. We're paying these taxes for what? For people just to do what, man? make
ahead and
mistakes and
pocket
drop
that
the
money.
ball. Yeah.
Pocket that money.
And then at the end of the
Shit.
day, you don't have a say on anything. It's like, okay,
Right.
well, we're bigger than you. Fuck you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, fuck you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? What if I was to decide to do something, you know what I'm saying, then I'd be in jail. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
But sometimes, you know, you can't gauge a person's anger when a person had enough. You know, you better quit playing with folks out here.
Right.
Because people
right.
out here, they working hard to have something, and you go around and you drop the ball like that, and it's just to tell them, nah, we not fixing that. That's your problem.
That's your problem. You got to pay for that. That's
Yeah.
bullshit. That's bullshit. You know, I guess one of the biggest things is that this is a clear-cut case that should just be corrected.
Right.
They should get a return on their money for it. It shouldn't be, well, yeah, we understand that we made it, because if you heard in the clip, they admitted faults.
Right, well, that's what they should use in court.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so you gonna admit fault, but you also gonna say that you can't do nothing to help me.
Right.
Like,
but
man,
see,
come on now.
at the same time, now the couple, they had to buy lot 38. Right.
Yeah, they own it now.
So they own it now, but they also own lot 39.
Yes.
So if there's a way possible where they can make money off of that lot, they can resell it with somebody might want to build off of that. Maybe they can kind of get some of that money back. I don't know.
Hopefully,
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking, because I don't know how far they're gonna be able to go with this. Just because, like you said, the system is kind of set up.
Yeah, to be against
like
you,
that.
to go against you.
Yeah. So,
so
that was the next thing that I was thinking about too, is them just finding a way to make money off the lot, like you said.
Right.
Probably reselling it.
Right, because they're not making any money and they're steady paying on a lot that's empty. You know what I mean?
It's just sitting there.
It's just sitting there, but you're steady paying on this lot.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So if there's a way that they probably could flip that lot and try to recover some of their losses, maybe that might be an answer for them. I don't know. So
Definitely.
so.
Well, all right, you guys. All right, you heard the dialogue. Go ahead and leave your comments and let us know what you think about this crazy story right here. Do you think that the city and the county should be held liable, or no, do you think they need to suck it up and go ahead and just move on? Well, either way, go ahead, subscribe, maybe just smash those likes. And until the next clip, you guys, peace.